What's going on, guys? It's your boy Bo, and we're back with another video. And in today's video, I'm just going to be reacting to some of the Harry Potter Quidditch Champions, the official page here, some of their most recent tweets, and kind of give my 2 cents and thoughts on it. A few of you have been asking me, especially some of these league players, have been asking me to give my thoughts on, potentially what's going on here. So obviously, we're not going to break NDA or anything like that. We're just going to scroll through some of these videos and tweets and see what they're about. So, yeah, I guess we're just gonna hop right into it. So I mean, this is just the release, releasing digitally September 3rd. Blah blah blah. Okay, so this is where it really starts. Let's pause this. When you step on the pitch in Quidditch Champions, you'll be playing in 6v6 matches with bots filling out at least 3 roles per team. Also, or playing solo, you'll be able to swap between any of the 6 players on your team at will. Pause that. At will in multiplayer matches, combination roles, chaser keeper, chaser beater, chaser seeker, and swap between their chosen 2 positions throughout the play with their bot taking control of the remaining role. So essentially what we're getting here is, the game comes out in about a month, give or take. It's going to be a 3v3 with the 3 players playing chaser, and then each of those 3 chasers can pick one other role to play, whether it be keeper, beater, or seeker, and you just swap back and forth. So which means you'll have 3 bots on your team. Now, looking at this, let's watch the video. Let's go and watch it. Can I, there's no sound? Okay, whatever. I mean, yeah, this is the game. So essentially, he swapped between 3 positions. What it looked like, he's keeper here, punt it, switch to a chaser role. It looks like, throw it upfield, switch to a seeker, and then go to catch the snitch. Now, obviously, this is a perfect situation where everything just kind of flows together. I get what they're trying to show here. And as we can see, snitch is worth 30 points. As we kind of suspected early on. Which now has been confirmed that it is now 30 points. But yeah, I mean, the whole 3v3 aspect, I get that, they're probably taking some sort of aspect from Rocket League. They saw that Rocket League is a very big esport, and it uses 3 players for their, so if they are pursuing esports, well, 3 is a comfortable number for teams. Once you start getting into, like, 4, 4 is comfortable for some games. 5, you start kind of going overboard. 6, I don't think there's any esports leagues with 6 players. So if they are trying to pursue esports, one, they just kind of counteracted themselves by adding bots to the league. I don't think bots, there's a lot of RNG. I get that there's RNG for both teams. Like, everybody likes to think, well, my bots would be trash. They'd be the reason I'd have lost the game. Well, yeah, you got to think of the other team, too. They're also dealing with the exact same thing that you're dealing with. I don't know. 3v3, I'm willing to give it a shot. See if it's, feasible. If not, we'll cross that bridge once it gets here. But the 3v3 aspect, I'm not pulling out pitchforks and torches right now. I think it could be feasible if they play it just right. Anyways, so let's back up and we'll go back to the next one we got here. Pause this. What is this? In multiplayer, you'll be competing against your fellow rising stars. Either party up beforehand or join matchmaking group of 2 other players. Each player can swap between their 2 roles throughout the match. Okay, so it's essentially what we just did. But let me, can I take a look at this? Can I open this up? Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. 6v6, bots. Wow, keeper really didn't do much to defend that. So I want to look at this. Keeper chaser, beater chaser, seeker chaser. That's pretty straightforward. Controls. I don't know, bro. Like I said, I'm willing to give it a shot. It's a cool aspect, I guess. Or maybe they're just trying to do just straight like ranked system or a league play type system. Maybe they're trying to go for that route and maybe not do esports. Um, if you're gonna start throwing money into this, AI definitely needs to be reconsidered. Because like people say, there's a lot of RNG that goes into that. A lot of people don't want to have to rely on AI or just computer generated or computer controlled characters for them winning, thousands, potentially, thousands of dollars. So, I mean, I get where people are coming from. Um, okay, we'll move up to the next one. Exhibition mode allows you and your party to create a fantasy. Okay, so this is just like creating player challenges. So let's watch this. So it's just versus AI. I like the maps. The maps are kind of cool. They added a few of them. Oh, you can pick your difficulty too. I mean, I guess depending on how good those bots are, the exhibition may be. It's solo and co-op versus bots. It may be depending on how good they are. Good practice. I mean, obviously it's not versus another player, so it's obviously you wouldn't be able to learn play styles or anything like that. But I think that's a pretty cool little aspect they got going. It's just what is this? It's just a birthday tweet. All right, so let's look at this one. In Quidditch Champions, you'll earn skill points throughout your career. Mix, match, experiment with these points, improve stats. Oh, so there's actual stats associated with the brooms. Now this I haven't actually looked at this video yet. This is something that came out today. Upgrade your tackles as a chaser, do more bludger damage as a beater, increase your boost energy as a seeker and more. So let's actually open this up and let's take a look. Speed penalty while carrying the quaffle reduced by 15%. Quaffle handling. So wait, what is this? Oh, so while you're carrying the quaffle, you actually gain speed. So there's other stuff too. Does it go into those? Oh, what is this? Pass lock on distance increased by... Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you get to increase your pass radius. Tackle collision radius increased by 20%. Tackling an enemy. So this is... Okay, is this Chaser? Yeah, okay, Chaser. Oh, so okay, you can actually... That's pretty cool. I hope this is something that goes into competitive play or at least multiplayer play as well. Because this adds a whole nother branch that people can look at as far as, going into, a pro league. It's something else you have to take into consideration, what kind of build that you want to run for that character. Now, obviously, there's going to be a meta. There's going to be some sort of meta that everybody's running, or maybe, something similar, try to stay on, par with everybody. So I think that's a good aspect. I think, oh, look at that. Oh, you can actually lock onto tackles. That's pretty cool. You can actually lock onto people now when you tackle them. That's very interesting. I like that actually. That's pretty neat. You'll be rewarded for participating in a variety of daily career. So I will say this particular tweet. I saw this tweet come out, but there was one right before this. It was the exact same thing, but they had copied and pasted the wrong text up here. So this was the original. Let me pull up the original. This was the original. So my immediate follow-up. So this was obviously somebody talking to somebody in a chat somewhere, and they copied and pasted the wrong thing. So take this however you want to. I've yet to make sense of it. My immediate follow-up is around when weekend to see the Tri-Wiz round 2 to RAW. I'm not sure if the require note and the retraction of said note made it to creatives, which might cause a delay. So the way I see it, I've kind of tried to decipher this a little bit. That maybe there's some sort of challenges called the Tri-Wizard or Tri-Wizard challenges, or maybe that's just their file on their end called Tri-Wiz. So yeah, maybe it's a file on their end called the Tri-Wiz, and maybe there's like music or something involved, and they think that the music not being ready is going to delay some of the challenges. That's kind of what I gathered from it. Like I said, I'm not too sure on that, but yeah, that's pretty much all of the tweets. Like I said, 3v3, it's going to be interesting, especially throwing bots into there. But I mean, regardless if people, continue to do competitive or esports in this game, they're just going to have to deal with the bots if they don't change it. I mean, if you want to go competitive, that's just something that you're going to have to deal with. Yeah, it don't make sense, but it's their game. If you want to play their game, you got to play by their rules. So it's just how it is. Now, I don't see the whole point in going out and doing bad reviews and pulling out pitchforks and torches and bashing the developers and all this stuff and literally pretty much just being toxic and just sending hate at that point, dude. Like, I don't understand all that. Like, it's their game. If you want to play it, play it. If you don't, don't. I mean, they probably really couldn't care less. If I'm being honest, they probably don't care less. I mean, there's, some of them will probably listen to the community. If everybody's, saying, hey, we don't like this, then they'll probably, change a few things. But I don't know, if y'all are just sending hate, they might they might chalk the whole game. Nah, probably not. But anyways, yeah, that's been that's been me reacting to some of the more recent Twitter stuff that's going on. And anyways, that's my 2 cents. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the Quidditch pitch.